All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Cardinals franchise. We have our home opener against the Eagles, coming off a win against the Commanders last week, and Carson Beck getting his team ready. The roof is open. It's a sunny day, and we are ready to upset the Eagles. Jalen Hurts coming off a loss last week. Definitely going to be looking for a bounce back game against Arizona this week on the road. We're going to see if we can stop that from happening. Hurts on first down. Doesn't run the ball to Barkley. He's got somebody there, and I just didn't make a move on the user. Got to watch out for Barkley and Hurts today. They can both run the ball. It's going to be a hard offense to stop. They start running with Barkley. He breaks a tackle, and he gets down to the 32, and it's going to be 3rd and 1. Looks like Hurts is going to take it on the sneak here. We're going to have to try and be there for it, and we're not. So Hurts hitting A.J. Brown there. See what Philly will do here on 2nd and 4. They're going to run an option play. And just like in Dynasty, we actually made the tackle, but I was going to say just like in Dynasty, I'm not there for it. And we've been getting killed on read options since I started this channel. I think that's just frustrating. But Hurts nowhere to go there. Good coverage from Budda Baker, and Josh Sweat gets the sack. 2nd and 17. Dropping back is Hurts. And we're going to make the tackle. Hurts on 3rd and 11. Scrambling a little bit, and Josh Sweat is going to get to him again for the 2nd time of the day, and we're going to force a field goal from Jake Elliott. Jeremiah Love and Trey McBride are going to play this week. A great week for all of them last week. Not so much Marvin Harrison. We're going to see if we can get him going, but Jeremiah Love on the first play again, gaining 25 yards. Obviously last week on his first play, if you didn't watch the video, Jeremiah Love broke it for a touchdown on his first NFL snap. And again on his first play, a good run from Love. We're going to throw a check down to Keaton Mitchell here. A good juke move, and he's going to lose the ball, but pick it back up. It looked like he might have been down anyways, but it doesn't matter. We get the ball back, and it's going to be 2nd and 3. Love comes back in the game. We're going to give it to him again. Love's going to have a hole. He's going to juke to the inside. A good block from McBride, and Love has another first down and already has 48 yards on the day. 1st and 10 for Carson Beck. Arizona moving the ball pretty easily. A good throw to Sherfield there, and it seems like he may have been able to find 2 of them. So far, so good for these rookies. A check down to Keaton Mitchell, and Keaton Mitchell is in the end zone. Oh, wow. And a great return from Philly. Wasn't even paying attention. Philly taking it all the way down to the 37. Hurts going to start this drive with good field position. And Devonta Smith is there for a gain of 5. Josh Sweat with 2 sacks already on the day. He makes a move again, and Smith is there for a gain of 1. 3rd and 4. We're going to come to the end of the... Nope. 3rd and 4. Let's see what they can do. And Barkley's there out of the backfield. And Barkley makes 2 guys miss and takes it down to the 3. Coming into the 2nd quarter, Philly has 1st and goal from the 3. I would imagine a run here, but we'll see what they got. It is not a run. They're going to throw it to Barkley, and he's going to get a good block, but we're going to make a better tackle. 2nd and goal. I would imagine something similar, but we'll see what they decide to do. Devonta Smith out on that side. They do give it to Barkley, and this time we're not going to be able to make the tackle, and Philly's going to take back the lead pretty quickly after a good kick return, setting them up in good field position. Back comes the offense with Jeremiah Love and Carson Beck leading it. Love has been so good so far this season. Pretty much lights out football to start the season. He's going to take a Texas route to Love there, who's going to get a first down. And I don't have anything bad to say about these two so far. It seems like these might have been the best 2 guys we could have taken in the first 2 rounds of the draft. I really didn't want to wait on a quarterback, but I thought there maybe was going to be good options in the second. Beck's taking a shot to McBride, who almost does a backflip. And when it was, it hasn't been great. We're going to see if he's here for this one. Beck still throws it up, and that was not a great throw and not a good decision by me either. So that one's on me. And we're going to be left with a 3rd and 10 after our first drive was pretty nice. McBride's there. If he can't turn that upfield for a first down, then that would be pretty upsetting, but he's able to. 1st and 10. We give it to Love, who makes a move, and God, this man is fast. Another first down for Jeremiah Love. Do you guys want me to make the Madden games a little bit longer? I feel like the quarters are going by pretty fast. Love on the screen there, not able to really turn his body downfield. Robinson in the game now. We give it to him, and he's going to lose yards. And honestly, I don't want to go for it here, but we have to play aggressive at home. I think this is probably the right move. Let's just see who's there. McBride could be there, and I'm going to throw the ball to him. He catches it. I mean, situations like that, he's really got to be the guy we use. We'll run one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take another screen to Mitchell, who's going to have an angle outside for the first down. 1st and goal from the 4. We're going to try a toss to the right to Love. This could either work extremely well or get blown up, and Jeremiah Love is too fast. Touchdown. I hope anybody out there watching really has been enjoying the channel, because I've been having a lot of fun making these videos. I definitely look forward to coming home from work and taking a little bit of time to make these videos. Devonta Smith might have a touchdown here, but there is a flag. We're going to see what the flag is here, and I believe it is on Philly. So this is probably coming back, and it looks like it's going to. Let's see what the flag is. Scratch that off the board. 1st and 20 for Philly. Yeah, but what I was saying is I've really been having a really fun time making these series, and as this channel gets going, I definitely have more coming. Like I mentioned in the Dynasty video, I want to get PBA bowling and play that on the channel. It seems like it could be such a fun, chill series. Definitely have some ideas for a 2K series. Definitely have some ideas for maybe an MLB The Show series. That would be fun because I'm not too familiar with the game. I have lots of ideas. I just want to make sure that I can get all my series out consistently. But yeah, we're going to actually make a user pick there with Khalil Mack, and he possibly is going to take it. He is not, but a good, I'm going to give myself credit on that one there. A good user move. Mack able to turn around and grab it. Beck on play action. McBride's there. That is a hard throw to make, especially with a guy in his face, and he's not going to be able to make it. Throw to Love out the backfield, and he's not going to be able to break that tackle. If we could come away with another win here and start the season 2-0, that would just be incredible. Throwing it up to Marvin Harrison here. Not able to get there. And we're going to take our points. Clock stops. But Cam Little will have no problem making this one. Obviously, the goal is to get people to watch my videos, but if that doesn't happen, I don't care, because I was already, you know, when I play my franchises or my dynasties, I was already making storylines. So why not at least just document it for fun, right? And Philly just going to let the clock run out, and we're going to go into halftime. We're going to get the ball, and we're going to have a 7-point lead. Carson Beck taking the field again. Having a good day today. A couple of risky throws, but that's going to come with a rookie quarterback. Takes McBride there on a very safe throw, but McBride gets the first. It's going to be interesting to look back at the end of the season to see how Beck does and how the rest of the guys from this class do. Mendoza in this class, Dante Moore in this class. Pretty bad throw there from Beck. I mean, he probably would have had him if he just sailed that ball a little higher. Gotta get our rookie receiver going too. Not on this play. The ball is popped into the air, and we are lucky there is no interception there. Abandoning the run game a little bit on this opening drive. If we can get a first down here, we're definitely going to get back to it. Beck making another risky throw to Sherfield, and 2 guys on him. And Mercer's got to tell Beck to calm down a little bit. I mean, even also once I get better at recruiting in Dynasty and even just scouting on here, I would also be open to doing like one-off videos, like rebuilds and stuff. Just one-off rebuilds or even longer videos. That even seems interesting to me. I just am not sure if I would be the greatest at it, so I don't know how entertaining it would be. But I have so many ideas, so let's hope we can, execute them all. 3rd and 3 here for Philly. A big drive for them. He might not have anybody, but he can take off himself, and Hurts has some speed. Can we make a tackle? He's just going to take it out of bounds. We make a late tackle there. Surprised there's no flag. Another first down for Philly. Hurts turns around and finds somebody there. Who is that? I'm actually not sure who 5 is. I'm going to take a look. So, yeah, that's Hollywood Brown. I didn't know, but I just found out. So they got A.J. Brown and Hollywood Brown. 2nd and inches. No running here. They really haven't been using Saquon a lot. Another flag on Philly, though. Looks like this one could be coming back, too. And it's another holding. 2nd and 10 for Hurts here. We might have just gifted them something free. It's Hollywood Brown again. He's been able to get open. I don't know who's guarding him, but they need to do a better job. 3rd and 4 for Hurts. Just in field goal range, probably for Elliott, but Hurts going to be able to get around, and he's going to have a lot of yards here, but he loses the ball. Oh, my God, we can't pick it up, and one of the linemen picks it up. Hurts giving it to, I don't even know who that is. That was actually, that was Bigsby there on the run. So 2nd and goal. Hurts, they give it to Saquon, and that is the right move, and Philly's going to tie the game. Beck goes to Love here, who's going to have nothing there. 2nd and 9 for Carson Beck and the gang. McBride is right there. I mean, he couldn't be more open for the first down. Harrison still not able to do much this season. I haven't really been looking his way. Beck maybe going to take off here, and he can't get rid of the ball. I completely just blanked on playmakering there. I mean, my bad again. Half of this is my bad. Sometimes these guys got to make their own decisions. We're going to throw it deep, but just bat it down at the line. 3rd and 23 here, and I don't want to give the ball right back to Philly, who's been hot in this second half. Beck throwing it up. He might have got one step on him, and he just needed the ball to go maybe 5 more yards down the field, and we might have had a step there. Good coverage. Townsend gonna send it back to Philly, and we're gonna have to rely on our defense there to make a play. Not a great punt, and they might have a chance for a good return. No, not too great, but all right. Hurts and Barkley back on the field, and we need to make a stop here. Pressure coming at Hurts, and he was not able to handle that. Jalen Hurts not great under pressure today. We'll see what he decides to do on 2nd and 10. Philadelphia wanting to get a win back after taking a loss in their first game of the season. Barkley going to help the case there with a run of 5. So we're coming into the 4th quarter in a tie game, and we're going to see if we can make a stop on 3rd and 5 and force Philly to give us the ball back. Hurts has all day to throw. He also has a hole up the middle. Nothing's going to be there, but Hollywood Brown almost made a play on it, but we're going to get the ball back. Love for a nice run of 7 there. Evan Mercer coaching a close game. It was a decently close game last week, but hasn't been in this scenario yet. Harrison finally gets a ball to him. We're going to have to utilize Harrison however we can to help the offense. Harrison on the slant again finally gets really open, and he's going to get us past the 50. We're going to switch this to an inside handoff because I do not trust that outside. Love making a move, making another move, and getting the first down to the 32. Jeremiah Love 8 yards away from breaking 100 on the day. And we move under 5 minutes in the 4th quarter. A nice, slow drive from the Cardinals. It's exactly what we've needed. And an overthrow from Carson Beck there, getting a little greedy. And the clock stops. Beck just not having anybody there, just throwing it kind of into the dirt. 3rd and 10. What is Beck going to do here? He has Harrison, but another low pass, and that might be for the better. And we'll take a 50-yard field goal from Cam Little here to take the lead. But we might have another flag. Can this give us the first down? Yes, it will. We've gotten bailed out by a couple of calls today, but that could be the biggest one of the day. Gonna run with Love here. He's not gonna be able to get outside, and we're gonna not even lose yards, but going nowhere. Beck gonna pass on 2nd and 10. Drops back. McBride is there, but he can't get the first down. Maybe he can. No, he can't. It's gonna be 3rd and inches, and we're gonna go to Love. Seems like our only option. Robinson was in, and he actually got the first down. I didn't realize he was in until he was pretty much going over the line. 1st and goal. We're going to run a play action. Let's hope it doesn't backfire and we get sacked. Beck with some protection. He's going to cut it to the outside. He might have an angle, and he does. Carson Beck takes it into the end zone to give us the lead with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Let's see what Jalen Hurts can do with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left, down by 7 on the road. All 3 timeouts, though. Time is really not an issue for them right now. Hurts drops back to throw. 2-minute warning. 3rd and 5. And if we get the ball back here, we can end the game. But I would imagine that they're going for it on 4th down if they don't get it here. Hurts drops back to throw. He might not have anybody immediately, but he has Devonta Smith there for the 1st down. I wonder if Philly would go for 2 here if they get a touchdown. A handoff to Barkley, but Khalil Mack is on that, stopping a potential big run. Hurts dropping back to throw. He's actually going to run. It's going to be a draw, and he's going to have a lot of yards. Hurts throwing again. Out of the backfield, he's got somebody. Hurts taking his team down the field pretty easily right now. He's taking a shot to the end zone, and Devonta Smith is wide open, but he was out of bounds. Thank God, because they would have just tied the game. I don't know who is guarding him, but defense not holding up right now. 3rd and 5, and A.J. Brown makes a great catch in double coverage. Hurts dropping back to throw on 1st and 10 again. Barkley out of the backfield, gets a good block, and he takes it into the end zone, and we're going to see if they're going to go for 2. They're not. They're going to go for 1. Take the extra point and tie the game, and we're going to have a chance to go on a game-winning drive. And with Cam Little as our kicker, we don't really need much. Jeremiah Love has not been in the game for a little while now. I hope he didn't go out with an injury. 63-yard kick? I'm not exactly sure. The clock is running. Oh, my God. I am just not there right now for that. Harrison makes the catch, and we're going to have to use a timeout because of my stupidity. Carson Beck on 3rd and 3, 20 seconds left. Harrison is there. Beck makes the throw, and he's able to get out of bounds. I am sorry for the squeaking in the background. The dog is very excited about the endings of this game. 17 seconds left. We still need to get about 15 yards. Let's see what Beck can do. He'll take a shot to McBride. McBride is going to get us in field goal range with 11 seconds left. And they want us to take the field goal now. We are not taking it yet. We have 11 seconds, and we're going to throw the ball one more time. Hopefully not get sacked. We have to be aware here. This is a huge field goal. We'll throw it to Mitchell, who's going to get us some more yards. And with 4 seconds left, we're going to take our timeout. Cam Little is going to have a chance to win the game on a walk-off 56-yarder. Yeah. Cam Little. 4 seconds left. The kick to win the game. It is up. And Cam Little has just sent us to another victory, and we are 2-0, and we knock off the Eagles in a huge game. A great last drive from Carson Beck despite some bad clock management. But I'll take responsibility for that one. And a huge win for us. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better start to the season. All right, taking a look at the stats real quick. Carson Beck with another good game, 170 yards and a touchdown. Jeremiah Love going for 92 yards and a touchdown. Coming out of the game late, I'm not exactly sure what happened. Trey McBride had 84 yards, and really nobody else had much. We're going to work on that, but we still were able to come away with the win. Crazy. And for anybody wondering about the culprit, this is the culprit. The noisemaker. She doesn't like the camera, so I'm going to let her go down and play with her toys. But, yeah. Come away with the win. A huge win. I'll take a look at who we're playing next week real quick, and then I'll end the video. And Jeremiah Love's going to have an upgrade, which is great. We're going to upgrade Elusive back. I mean, he is so fast already that it really helps us out. How fast is he? 92 speed, so he really still has room for improvement. We have some offers for Malik Hooker, and I might like one of these trades. I'm going to take this trade from Jacksonville. I don't know. I feel like we're just flipping an older guy for a younger guy in a pick with star dev. Jesus. So next week we're going to take on the Raiders. Let's see how they started. It's going to be an early season rookie quarterback matchup. I believe they drafted Dante Moore with the second pick. But it's going to be interesting. We'll go on the road and take on the Raiders, try to improve to 3-0. And our offense is ranked 3rd in the league right now. And we still have the best passing defense in the league right now. So let's keep it up. But thank you guys for watching. And next episode, we will be taking on the Raiders.